Circuit.com and the director of the Texas Short Film Festival. We just wrapped up our last Texas Short Film Festival of the year, fall 2022, this weekend on Saturday the 22nd. It was a lot of fun. We showed all kinds of films from all over the country, from all over the world, and had a great experience. And one of the films that we screened is by director Sam Cassidy, which is an official selection of our festival, and probably should have won the award for the best title ever, but it's Death of a Horse Lawyer. Thanks, Sam. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Michael. How are you? Happy to be here.
Man, I am excited. I wish you could have seen the laughs, man. People like, I think someone literally was like, "These dudes are crazy." I think that's what I heard someone
That's
say
great to hear.
while covering their mouth from a local person in San Antonio. Not a filmmaker, just somebody just hanging out watching these films. And it really was an experience, man. Good job, and thanks for making us look good with good content.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you to the judges for, selecting our film. We felt really good about it. So
Awesome. Appreciate the kind words. And can you give us a synopsis for those that may have missed it? Can you tell us what your film is about?
So yeah, it's about basically centers around this mid-level equestrian law firm in New York City. And the boss is Mr. Kowalski, played by Robert Lund. And Danny is an intern at this firm, and he basically has to decide whether to pursue a career as to be a full-time horse lawyer or to be a cartoonist, because in this film, he is given the option of either to complete a project, like a summer project that would lead to a full-time job with the law firm, or to again, there's this graphic novel competition that he has an opportunity to submit to. And so Mr. Kowalski is pulling him one way towards the law firm, while his friend Lucy at the office is pulling him another way towards this life as a cartoonist. All the while, there is the boss's son, Ethan, and his henchman, Erik, giving Danny a hard time and basically just making his life a living hell. It's just a wacky workplace comedy. We had so much fun filming it, and I'm so glad that people had fun watching it.
For sure, man. This combination of just a strange situation and a strange topic, nothing like this was screening at the festival. Creatively, how did you and your team come up with this concept, and why did you want to be involved?
Yeah, so this was an idea that came up in my screenwriting class at a JMU my sophomore year of college. We were given the opportunity to write a short film, and I wanted to. It was at a time in my life where I was kind of deciding whether I wanted to, get the traditional job or to pursue a career in filmmaking. And so that's basically what this film is about. I wrote myself, as Danny. It's a personal script. And yeah, I didn't want to go, like, when I thought of having him at a law firm, I didn't want to just go with the traditional law firm. So I was looking up like really niche kind of like law practices, and I found that equestrian law is a real thing, and I just went with it and learned all about it, and that lent itself to a lot of comedy. So I had a really fun time writing it. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to go for the wackiest thing possible, but also keep it personal, and to keep it something that people could connect with.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to a little bit of a technical question, or a production question, I should say. Throughout this process of making this, did you learn anything throughout the production?
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, so this project was shot in conjunction with the School of Visual Arts in New York City. It was a program with James Madison University, and we had 3 weeks to shoot this film. We spent the first week in pre-production, casting, and basically planning where we were going to shoot this thing. Then the next week, we were shooting it, and then we had 4.5 days to edit it before our premiere. So that in itself taught me a lot. I think the biggest thing that I learned was really the language of filmmaking, especially like within pre-production, that there's like a process to follow. And I think the biggest thing that I learned was in the post-production process, because where my expertise lies would be in writing. and obviously in performing and shooting, but post-production, I really didn't know that much. Um, so really that last week in the editing room with my team was really just a week where I learned a lot. I didn't sleep a lot, but I definitely um, learned how that process works, what goes into it, and really learning that your film is made in the edit room.
Mm.
And just it can be a grueling process, but also a really fun process. And we're happy with what came out of it. So really the editing process.
All right, good stuff. Well, what are you working on in the future? What's next for you?
So what's next right now is the team and I, we're getting back together. We're working on a Christmas comedy short film. We're going to shoot it in Virginia in December. So we're really excited about that. Um, and hopefully it's as wacky and fun as Death of a Horse Lawyer. So that's what we're hoping for.
All right. Good
Nice.
stuff. Well, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Definitely a great group of filmmakers. I
Thank you.
appreciate your time today. Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sending us good content, making us look good. Is there anything else you want to add before we go?
Yeah, definitely. I just wanted to give a big thank you to the Texas Short Film Festival judges for allowing our film to screen. Wanted to give a big thank you to you for all of your support and all of your kind words. And yeah, I love that there's these opportunities out there for filmmakers. And so yeah, we're definitely gonna make more content and hopefully be back at the Texas Short Film Festival.
All right, awesome. Thank you. How can people get in touch with you if they want to reach you?
So people can get in touch with me via my Instagram. My
Mhm.
is Sam Cassidy 7. Last name Cassidy. That's a good way to get in touch with me. Also, my Twitter handle is S_Cassidy 37. So both of those routes are a good way to get in touch with me.
All right, we've got those in the description of this video. Again, I
Yes.
appreciate your time. Have a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate